Whole Man Fitness, where we take off the old man and put on the whole man, coming at you with another video. And I just want to talk to you, of course. I want to talk about time today. I want to talk about time and how all the resources that we use here on this earth, a lot of them are replicated. What I mean by that is you can always get more oxygen. There's many ways to get more oxygen. There's many ways to get more water. If you have a water shortage, there's many ways to get more of that. But time is one of those commodities. It's one of those things that if we're not careful, it'll pass us by. Those are one of those things that you cannot replicate. Right now, it is 6:15 a.m., August 20th, 2021. And it will never be this specific time, this specific year, this specific day, ever again. Like, it'll never be that time ever again. We have been placed in history right now. There's many great people that have come before us that have done some great things and made their time stamp in history. And they wrote about their experiences and we glean on them right now. But they had their time in history already. Yeah, they had their time in history already. There's no way, even though we have these archaeological findings, we have these ways to carbon date approximately when these things occurred or when these artifacts were found, we can never experience that time that they were in. We can only glean to it. So what does that mean? It means that your time is valuable. Your time is very, very valuable. You have to protect it, because if you don't, no one else will protect it for you. Anytime you have something to offer to the world, whether it be a service, whether it be a gift, talent, or ability that God has given you, you have to steward that thing correctly. You got to steward it correctly. It's not that you're being cocky. It's not that you're being arrogant. It's not that you counting your pennies. Some folk will tell you that. Folk that want to waste your time, they'll tell you exactly that. Oh, he's too important for me. Well, you might be right, because the reality is this: half the time when you're giving people your time, it's not an even exchange. Let's get that point out the way. It's not an even exchange. It's not, hey, you give me some of your time because I'm going to bring value to your life, or you're going to bring value to mine, where I'm going to show you that your time wasn't wasted by showing you the results of what you were telling me, right? So let me explain that a little softer, a little slower. If you want me to spend extra time, then you reward me by showing me that my time was not in vain, by showing me that you're improving in the areas that we talked about. Otherwise, you're wasting my time. I don't mind, listen, I don't mind seed dropping. I don't mind, advice. I don't mind coaching. That's who I am. I don't mind those things. But this is my point. If you're not utilizing what we're talking about, then you're wasting my time and yours. Because you gotta steward your time correctly too. You're wasting both of our time, and we don't get that time back. And what I often realize is that people don't mind wasting your time while preserving theirs. Oh yeah. I know somebody else is going through what I'm going through, or is experiencing what I'm talking about. People don't mind wasting your time while preserving theirs. If you ever notice, you might notice a person in your life where they don't mind taking a little bit extra of your time, whether it be a phone conversation, whether it be extra time in a meeting or an appointment. They'll take your time, but let them have somewhere to be. They'll cut you off and keep rolling and won't even think twice about it, because time is so precious. They value theirs, but not yours. We got to be careful with this, ladies and gentlemen, because you don't get that time back. Look, as a matter of fact, it's 6:21 now. It's 6:21 now, and that 615 I was talking about earlier is gone. Never again, gone. So, all that to say this, man. Value your time. This is your time stamp in history. Nobody else is going to tell you this. And I wanna drop a little disclaimer out there. For those who say, well, man, I thought you was a Christian, or I thought you were a woman of God, I thought you were a man of God. What those people don't understand is Jesus was on a mission. He knew his time was coming. He knew that he had to return back to the Father. So for those who want to say, I thought you was a Christian, if you start reading the life of Christ, you'll realize Jesus didn't just waste time on folk. He had appointed places and appointed times to be, because he knew he had to be at the right place at the right time to go to the cross. So save me with that Christian talk, because to be Christ-like, we would say no a lot more than we do. So let's get that out the way. But time, ladies and gentlemen, time. Value your time. Be a good steward of your time, because that's the only commodity on earth that you cannot get back. All right, Whole Man Fitness, I hope this helps somebody. Like, share, subscribe. It's all love, and at the end of the day, let's get it.